Hi guys, I hope you're well. Obviously, as I'm sure you're aware, the Open is due to start at the end of this week. Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick video just to run through a few little tips to make sure that you're as prepared as possible. Okay, obviously this year's Open was going to have a slightly different feel to it. Within 3 weeks instead of 5, and then obviously with them taking into account what kind of equipment people have had access to most of the year. So the equipment list being much shorter than what it may have been in the past. Okay, obviously depending on where you are in the world, you may or may not be doing the Open in a gym this year. Okay, so inevitably that's going to have a little bit of an impact as to how you go about doing the workout. Okay, so if you are doing the workout at home, CrossFit have said if you can get your affiliate owner or a coach from your affiliate to judge you via Zoom, then you can still submit your score as normal. Your affiliate owner can verify your score, all right? And then you don't need to do anything that you wouldn't normally do, okay? Obviously that's the easiest way, but it might mean that you need to contact your coach or affiliate owner in advance, okay? To make sure that they're available at a time that suits you, and you can get your schedules together and work that out, okay? If not, if you can't do that, then you can still submit a score through a video submission. Okay, so if you're doing a video submission, just make sure before you do the workout that you read the standards for the videos on the CrossFit Games website. Okay, they can be quite particular sometimes in terms of the angle of the video. Obviously, you need to make sure that you show all the weights that you use in the workout, if it's a workout that involves any kind of weight, to make sure that they're the correct weights. All right, you also need to make sure that you've got a timer in view through the whole workout. And there is an app called the WOD Timer app, okay, which if you film the workout on your phone, it's also going to show you time in the corner of your screen, okay, which again is really helpful because if you're moving around from equipment to equipment, all right, it can be hard sometimes to make sure you've got the right angle, especially if you're in a smaller space, if you're training at home, okay. Obviously, again, training at home is going to change the whole kind of feel for the workout, all right. You're not going to necessarily have the kind of adrenaline-filled environment that you're used to for the Open. All right, so it's really important that when you do the Open workout, okay, you do it at a time when you're fresh, when you're feeling up for it. All right, don't feel like you have to do it at a set time just because. All right, if you've got the flexibility over the weekend to do it on a day that really suits you, all right, then do. Okay, obviously, when you're in a gym environment, it's much easier to kind of stay focused. So if you are doing the workout at home, okay, try and clear your mind as much as possible so you can really just focus on the workout. All right. One of the best ways I find to do this is anything else that you've been thinking about through the day, anything else you've got on your mind, kind of write it down beforehand. It'll help kind of clear your thoughts so that when you do the workout, you can really just focus in on that kind of, 10, 15 minutes and not have any other distractions, okay? And that goes for you doing the workout at home or in a gym, all right? And then again, obviously, if you are doing the workout from home, you still want to try and get as much of that kind of Open buzz as possible. All right, so it's always worth just remembering that you're using the Open as a benchmark. All right, so you really do want to put your best foot forward, even if it's just to compare yourself to yourself year after year. All right, you want it to be an accurate reflection of what you can do. Okay, so obviously when you are at home, still give it the same emphasis, still give it your best shot, and make sure that you're getting the best possible score. Okay, obviously the Open itself, regardless of where you're doing it, always throws up some good challenges, some nice varied workouts that are going to push you to your limit. Okay, so embrace that challenge. Okay, it's not meant to be easy, it's meant to be tough, but equally, you're all prepared for it. So just enjoy it for what it is. Okay, when it comes to the workout themselves, obviously, there's always going to be workouts that are more to your strengths, more to your weaknesses. I think it's important when it comes to competition, okay, to not get too hung up on your weaknesses, all right, especially in a workout like the Open where, we tend to strategize a little bit more than we normally would, all right. Don't worry so much about your weaknesses that you don't make the most of your strengths, okay, regardless of the workout. Always focus on your strengths first. That's where you can make up a lot of time that you may lose on your weaknesses, okay, so don't sacrifice those to make sure you're fresh for your weaknesses. Push hard on your strengths, okay, and deal with your weaknesses when you get there, all right. When it comes to strategy itself, obviously for every workout, everyone's going to approach it in a slightly different way, depending on your own strengths and weaknesses, all right. So what I'll do on the Friday, okay, I'll put together just a short video once we know what the workout is, just to give you a few different strategy options depending on where your strengths and weaknesses lie, okay? Obviously, I'll always be there if you want to ask me specific questions for you. and we can tweak it even further to make sure it's specific to you as possible. All right, but I'll put that video out. Okay, so you've got an idea as to what kind of lines you want to be thinking along. I'll kind of tell you a little bit about how I might anticipate the workout going, about where time can be made and lost, and I'll try and give you some kind of target times to aim for depending upon what level you're aiming to work towards in this year's Open. All right, obviously I'll have a go at the workout with myself too, so I can give you a little bit of feedback how it feels, just to give you guys as much kind of help as possible. Okay, I'll also put together a warm-up for you. All right, obviously when you're doing the open workouts, you tend to do them in the beginning of your day. All right, when you're fresh. So obviously that can be a little bit different to when we might normally do a Metcon when you've already done, some lifting or gymnastics beforehand. All right, so you want to make sure you're doing a really thorough warm-up. Okay, making sure your heart rate's nicely elevated before you start, so that when you do get going, that first round or two doesn't hit you like a train, okay, when it just completely takes your body by surprise, okay? So whenever you do the workout, all right, don't rush it. Give yourself plenty of time to warm up and set up properly, okay? Otherwise, you're going to find that you rush your warm up, or you don't feel quite fully mentally prepared to do the workout when you do start it, and then you're not going to get the best possible time. Okay, as always guys, through the whole kind of 3-week period, if you've got any questions about anything, then give me a shout, okay, and we'll guide you through it. We'll have a great time, and we'll see where everybody is. And obviously always remember, the main thing is you're looking to see how you're doing, so don't get too caught up in leaderboarding, okay? Focus on you, put your best foot forward, and remember to enjoy it. Good luck guys.